Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching You. This episode 9 of the 4th season. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in the link in the description below. Just click on it, put that password in and enjoy. So I'm expecting the start of this episode to be with Joe just going face to face with Marianne and Nadia. You know, we have seen that Nadia's actually found the location of Marianne. She's gone into Joe's apartment, she's found the keys, she's found the location, and she's seen her locked in the cage. Now obviously Marianne, she's thinking objectively, you know, she wants to pretty much make it back to her daughter, regardless of how much she wants to send Joe down. She wants to be alive, you know what I mean? She wants to be alive and she wants to be there in her kids' lives. So, you know, she's trying to think of the right way of just getting out of here. She doesn't really probably care about sending Joe down as a main priority. It's more, I want to get back and I want to be with my family. Now, Nadia, obviously, she's stuck in this predicament that she knows somebody's locked up and she knows that Joe's no longer big called pretty much, you know, Jonathan. And she's trying to play it cool. Now, Joel tried to speak to her a couple of times, and it's interesting because obviously in episode 7, when he killed Reese and, you know, strung his balls pretty much, I was a bit confused. I was like, what's going on here, mate? Is that his twin? Like, what's... And then it was all revealed, obviously, last episode, that it's Joel's alter ego. Do you know what I mean? He's imagining all these conversations and scenarios, and when he's been recording himself, you know, trying to speak to him, he's obviously just recording Joe singular. And, you know, I thought it was a really good twist, and I really enjoyed it. And I actually thought Marianne's acting / you know, part of last episode was really good inside of the cage. You could see her kind of, like, deteriorating in terms of health and saneness, and she's on lack of food and stuff. And you know, Joel's been going through the motions and he's trying to remember, and he's talking to obviously Reese / his second alter ego all last episode to try and find out where he could have possibly locked up obviously Marianne. And he doesn't even know Nadia knows this. Now, my personal opinion, and if I could choose for the rest of the season, I want Marianne to get killed, Nadia to get killed, Nadia's boyfriend to get killed. I'll kill Adam as well, you know what I mean? Like, just go on a full-on rampage and kill all those 4 people. Kate, I actually don't mind Kate. If she stayed alive, fair dues. Phoebe, again, I like Phoebe. Stays alive, fair dues. So, I mean, if I could pick just some randomness, I would just smoke all them 4 off and just make the final 3 episodes exciting. So, that's where we currently are. I'm obviously a savage. If you do enjoy today's episode, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into episode 9 of the 4th season of You.
Go on. There's no way you haven't been before.
Knew it. I knew she'd run down one of her tunnels. I said that.
Here. Yeah, here. I know you have every right to be mad, but I'm gonna get you out of here.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
You can let me out.
I will. I will.
You know, all I want to do is be with my daughter, Juliet. Safety is the only collateral you could ever need.
I never wanted this to happen. Something is happening to me, but I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it all.
Just let me out.
Now we've had all our secrets revealed.
We do have a wedding to get to.
I know this seems silly, but
Till I get back in the morning, first thing, with a plan.
I know it might sound daft, but from Nadia's side, do you reckon she could tell that that's actually Joe now and not the one from before? I mean, from Marianne's.
What if we hide you?
As long as he's alive, he will come after me. I just need to think.
Well, what if he wasn't?
Nadia, have you ever killed someone?
Of course I haven't.
What makes you think you can?
Because he's a monster.
Who's bigger and is crazy? No.
Do you remember that serial killer in LA? Right, well, I know that he used ketamine on his victims. He jabbed them from the back so they didn't see it coming. I'll come back with a drill for the door.
A knife for me. You don't have to, okay? I am a stranger to you.
And you're a person, and your mum. It's not right.
Well, this is what I want, mate. Big time. I've just said then, you know, if I could have a wish, I would have Nadia dead, Marianne dead, a boyfriend dead, and I'd kill Adam as well because I like Phoebe. That's 4 deaths that I would rock in the final 3 episodes. Now, obviously, if Marianne's going to go and try and kill Joe, I'm hoping that Joe overpowers and smokes it. Then he finds out that obviously Nadia's took part and, you know, collateral, bang, gone as well. That's what we love to see. But I was saying there, you know, the Joe that was speaking to Marianne earlier on in the season looked like a crazy one. This one looked like the normal Joe, and I was thinking that maybe Marianne clots that. But again, you know, from Nadia's perspective, first of all, she's in this situation because she's pure nosy. That's what all she is, just absolutely nosy. Second of all, instead of calling the police because Marianne doesn't want that to happen, if that makes sense. She's willing to actually be involved in a murder instead, which to me is way worse. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. It's either you got one option, well, you got two. One, you let it play out and hopefully Marianne gets set free and you watch from a distance, or two, you call the police and get them in, regardless of what Marianne wants.
Talking 15 sundry houses worldwide. Select opportunity, friends only, but very, very exclusive.
And is the lady aware you're already spending her million?
I mean, it was practically her idea.
Yes, I feel ever so much. Kate! Hello. Sophie, may we have the room?
Mama found out that it's a wedding, so they're all boycotting.
Kate, do you think that Diana ate on the day of her wedding? She looked so pure.
Do you know that he's planning to aggressively franchise and he's telling the investors that you're bankrolling it?
You know how he is. He's always thinking one step ahead.
Your kindness and your ability to see the good in people, it's the best thing about you, but people take advantage.
Are you calling me stupid?
It's not
You're
right.
saying I don't know my own mind.
Well, honestly, right now, I don't think you do.
I think you should go downstairs.
You've said yourself you've never experienced true love, so I have to think that you're confused.
Anyone with a discerning eye can comb the shadier lanes of the internet and find offers for fake ID.
What are you doing? Kate needs you.
Marianne needs me more.
British invasion? We know what that means. Is Kate in a mini dress? Maybe slip off a cheeky finger bang during the ceremony. You insist on ignoring me, I suppose I'll spoil the surprise. Have you checked your freezer lately? Remember Vic? Took that before you squeezed him into Simon's grave. Kill Marianne.
This is my solution. I'm gonna go see Kate one last time. Marianne's not dying. I'm letting her go, and you can't do anything about it because you don't exist.
Love it if he takes control of his body. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we could see him somehow kind of like morph into Joe, so you wouldn't see Reese anymore, but like you would see him somehow zip inside of him, or like they walk past each other, do you know what I mean? And you could see his face like change, his expression. You're like, yes, that's Reese now. Do you know what I mean? Like, or maybe that would be the perfect timing. Do you know when he goes to the cage and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get you out, Marianne, and then like, Reese comes in from behind, and you could just see Joel's mannerisms just completely like go different, and then boom, mate, he's there. I'm the one doing it. I'm the captain now. Get her taken out. You know what I mean? That would be so good.
Can I get you another drink?
No, I probably shouldn't. I've had 3 already. It's me failing to save my best friend from a cunt rag of a fiance.
So what's the plan?
Honestly, Phoebe's having some sort of manic episode. I found these on the floor. Serious tranquilizers.
Take her to the closet and get your dick wet, mate.
Maybe I could talk to Phoebe. Then this is an opportunity to tackle this as a team.
Don't distract Adam.
Do you think you can keep him distracted?
Phoebe.
Oh no, it's okay. You can let him in. Do slip off and give Kate one. She really needs it tonight. She said, like. Can I just ask though what you mean by what we have?
Out of doubt, there's my in. When I got married, well, I mean, I think we just rushed to the altar.
Yeah, it's done well there.
I wanted to want to marry her. It's not anything like you two. You know.
Are you saying this because you think I'm making a mistake?
Hey, Butternut.
Butternut, are you okay? I didn't say
Jonathan,
anything.
she's upset. What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, I think you should leave.
Oh, she's been properly manipulated. I feel sorry for her. You could see it, like literally, none of it's her decisions, any of it.
Well, I'm not giving up. Henry VIII didn't give us divorce for nothing.
What do I leave you with? What matters the most? Kate, you're a good person. If I never see you again,
Why would you never see me again?
comet could annihilate the planet. The world isn't kind or fair, so I need you to know that you have changed me the way opening a window changes a dark room.
Mrs. Morley is not going to like that.
I
Yeah.
can't say goodbye. How do I just have a few things I gotta take care of.
You're a fool, mate.
Have we had this song in this show before? Look at his face.
Excuse me.
Oh, I feel sorry for you, Phoebe. Do you know my question is, right? If it was provenly if it's factually proven that somebody drugged her and she went through the wedding, then could it be nullified because she wasn't in the sane right mind? Does that make sense? Like, you know, it's like if somebody manipulates you, drugs you to sign a contract or something, and then I'm assuming anyway that in real life, you know, like once it's exposed that they done that, they'll turn around and say, well, this person wasn't in the right frame of mind to understand what they were signing to, you know what I mean? It was manipulated and it's nullified because, you know, if they was in the right same frame of mind and understood what it is that they was actually signing into, they would have made a different choice. And that's the thing here. And he's not even hiding it as well. He's not even hiding that it's her money. He's like, yeah, she's bankrolling it. You know, she's all the pretty face and I'm the brains. Like, as in, blatantly just obviously saying it, that like he's just using her. That's what I'm taking from it anyway. Mate, I actually really dislike that Adam guy.
Yes, I understand what it means to be sectioned. I just need to know where she's been admitted. The people that saw her wandering the streets confused thought it was more appropriate to take a photograph of a woman having a psychotic break than to actually help her.
Can a dad show up, bring his favorite daughter a cup of coffee? I'm here because I need you.
You give the museum a rest.
To take over the company. You are not your mistakes. And you've been proving that every single day since you left us. You want me to get down on my knees?
No.
I will beg you right here.
Stop, just get up.
Come save 10,000 kids for every one you hurt. Accept what I'm offering. Come be somebody real.
Well, I guess if you want to make a change, then yeah, save 10,000 for everyone that you lost, then you've made a massive difference.
I have a plan. Still working out the kinks, but you're going to see Juliet again soon.
Could you?
Of course. I don't remember where
It's under the top.
Hey, is that it?
Oh no. Oh shit.
It's Juliet's grandmother. I guess she's taking custody. She's taking Juliet back to the States.
Took Juliet, and then I abandoned her.
What have I done?
You might as well have killed me, Joe. You might as well kill me.
Ah, it's ruthless from Marianne's side, isn't it? So you got to feel sorry for her a little bit there. I still want her to die, though.
Right, stop where you are. Miss, what's that in your jumper?
No.
Okay, step aside now.
You think you're getting far with some rubbish passport you bought for tween in Peckham to save a junkie who shagged you while your wife and child waited at home? Who wasn't even the slightest bit grateful you got rid of her dodgy wanker ex-husband. Stop it! Remind me why the fuck you're giving up everything for some pathetic woman who hates you.
That is actually true, though, isn't it? She does hate him.
Bring you up until morning.
That is true, though. If you look at it from that perspective there, you know, he's kind of, I wouldn't say he's got a good thing going, but he has kind of got a new life starting. And if he just killed Marianne and Nadia, which he doesn't know about yet, and possibly a boyfriend, then, do you know what I mean? He can start fresh. I don't know, man. Like, he's risking it. That's all I'm saying. It's a full-on risk because Marianne don't like him. She wasn't grateful that he killed her, you know, her ex. And obviously now that she's lost a kid or losing, she's just going to be resentful. And if I was her, do you know what I mean? I probably would go to the police in this situation then. I know she didn't want him involved, but if I was going to lose my kid and I've got nothing left, then that's it, mate. I'll go all in. I'll reveal everything. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, the train's in 2 hours. Time to go.
I've made all the arrangements, and there's a lot I can't fix. I can make this one thing right. Second.
A code on.
1, 2, 1, 3, 8, 9. Sorry, hang on, just hang on. 8, 9.
Joe,
What's wrong?
what did you do?
Not allergic. I would know if you're allergic. What do you mean?
No. Hold on.
You get your password wrong too many times, you get locked out. I was thinking maybe it's because that door wasn't shut on that side.
You're dead.
Did I bloody know it?
I'm sorry for what happened to you, but
Happened to me. Jonathan, sorry. Will, sorry. You killed me.
I know.
Didn't even have the
know.
decency to give me a good rogering first. How dare
Please.
you? Oh, what? I can never have conceived of what you actually are. You won't save that poor woman. You're not willing to do what needs to be done.
Oh, we're going to go through all the people that he's killed. That would be pretty good, that, actually.
Don't look at me, it's your dream. What did you do this time?
I put Marianne and made a mistake. I really need the key.
Pathetic. Did I hurt your feelings? Well, I'm fucking dead, Joe. Really don't get it.
Tell me.
I am trying to.
No, please, no, wait.
That love. Get it now.
Hi, Joe.
What's happening to me?
Okay, going through it.
Yeah.
It's hard, but you'll get there. I was emotional and unfaithful.
I'm not blaming you. I'm not doing that.
Really? That's new. So, is this a coincidence? What is love, Joe?
I really did love you once.
Is that love? The thing you do that always ends in...
What did you want me to say? I never want that.
Here. It's not the key.
What is it? A gun? Yes! Oh, no. Oh, before we get into that, I fucking love their chemistry He's fire, mate, in my personal opinion. Like, I mean, she just looks as crazy as him, and I just think it works perfect. I think that I understand why the show killed her, but I don't as well. I feel like if they sat down and brainstormed where they wanted to take the show, I feel like keeping her alive. I don't know, man. Like, I like this season. I like the whodunit, but like, would have been, you could have done the whodunit with Love Still Alive, and then somebody texting both of them anonymously, and paranoia sticking in all over the place, and both of them going crazy. That would have worked just as good in this season as that one. And I don't know, man. Love was an amazing character, and like I said, I would have took the mad leap of killing Joel and keeping her going. But I understand why I didn't do that. But what I mean is, like, that's how much I liked her character.
Must have been some dream.
Freeing Marianne and then running isn't gonna fix the problem. I'm gonna free her, and then I'm ending the cycle.
He's gonna free her and try and kill himself.
You're not suicidal. If some selfish bitch wants to reject you after everything you do for her, and she never bloody saw you.
I actually really like how they've done this Reese and Joel's alter ego. I think it's been really good.
Please get the fuck out of my way. Faith has put me in the driver's seat. I'm in control now. You know, I've got everything under control.
Just so glad that my wife is getting the help that she so desperately needs. See, this is what I'm talking about. Hello, boys. Can you turn that down a hair, bro? Can we chill him the fuck out for a second? Oh, okay. Sweet potato, sweet potato. Potato, that is the safe word.
The problem here is that you think money can save you.
Wait! Don't fucking wait!
Right, if it's not about money, what was that about?
You care to comment?
A little rough for your friend. Did what you asked.
I never asked you.
Oh, it was him.
Frantic call to the NHS invoking your mother.
This place is pathetic, by the way. You'll never see me again. Goodbye.
She says it all the time.
Catherine!
Me building an entire life here, one that I am proud of, one that mirrors who I am, and one that I would like to continue living without your constant fucking interference.
That internship at the Gagosian kind of got the ball rolling.
What are you talking about?
I called Larry myself. That flat that you just had to win in the bidding war. I keep you happy. I keep you safe, as I would any investment of this magnitude. I own everything in this world I want, including you. I'll give you a call. Later this week, we'll set it all up.
See, I didn't like that conversation there that he just had, because it's ruthless, isn't it? You know, like, in terms of her perspective, she thought that she was getting away from him. She's putting in the graft and the hard work. And do you know what I mean? Like, imagine you're in a position in life where you're really happy. You know, you got a nice house, a family, a car, good job. Do you know what I mean? You've got everything there that you've put your effort in. You've gone to university, school, done everything. And it turns out that it's just been a hand-me-down. You'd be upset. You really would, because you just think that, well, you start questioning everything that you've done and whether it is that you was worthy of getting to that position. Like, her dad's perspective, though, like, we was told that he was the world's worst guy, and we was told that, you know, he does this and he funds this and he caused these people to die. But it turned out that was Kate. And then if we extract her dad wanting to kill Reese and wanting to kill you know, Adam just then, physically, what do we really know about him? The only thing I kind of know is he wants to full on invest in Kate and make her life as good as it can be. And we know that Kate really hates him because she thinks he's the devil, so to speak. But then the situations that she told us about him, it was her that was doing it. So, you know, I'm not saying he's a good guy, but what I'm saying is, like, he actually does really care for her. And, you know, it's interesting to see that, how far he's willing to go. But again, do you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm going to be on Kate's side in terms of she wants to build a life. And, you know, having somebody there always interfering and never knowing if it's you or them that's doing that, it's, you know, it's upsetting.
I can't believe they kept me in a fucking night. Thank you so much for helping me pay the penalty, honestly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck with that.
Stop! Don't destroy a future with Kate over some unworthy, broken woman. Hey, look at that. She took care of it for you. Maybe from now on you do exactly as I say.
Maybe the gun kills Nadia then, who knows? Guest starring Victoria Pedretti, mate. Pedretti, whatever her name is. Should be full main cast Victoria Pedretti. That's what I'm saying. What a good episode. You know what? I've said it once, I'll say it again. Back end of the season, very, very good, mate. I really did like it. You know, I can't wait for the finale. I'm just going to dive into it, me, literally. Now, maybe the gun is going to be used on Nadia. You know, I don't know. If she's OD'd there, Joe can't really take her to a hospital, can he? He can't take her to a doctor or somebody. It's bad for him. You know, his plan was to come in. Have we seen it before, where his intentions was to drop a timer onto the cage, and then basically, like, he'd flee, and then the cage would ping, and it would open, and then by the time they're out, Joe's gone. And I feel like that was his intentions here as well, but Spanner's obviously been thrown into the works, and looks like she's killed herself, or she's dying, and I don't think that Joe could take her anywhere, to be honest. It'll just put him pretty, well, yeah, do you know what I mean? It'll be bad news for him. But again, you know, from Nadia's perspective, I'll keep saying it, she was so nosy to get into the situation, and then instead of calling the police at the request of, obviously, Marianne, let's be honest, it was a request, so she was trying to do what she wanted, but she's going down the avenue of becoming a killer herself. So, like, are you better than Joe? Do you know what I mean? Like, doing the same as somebody else doesn't make you better than them. It doesn't make you doing the right thing. Yo, we need to save you because you've got a kid. You know, we'll kill Joe. It's like, well, is that not just the same as Joe killing one of yous then? Like, you know, both of yous have killed people. Regardless if they deserve it or not, you're both killers. You're not taking the right path. Again, you know, classic old saying from the 100. Doing the right thing the wrong way is not the right way to go, you know, to go and do it. And this is the prime example here. She's getting all these drugs. She's willing to come in, take him out, you know, kill him herself just to save her. And it's just going to get her killed, in my personal opinion. Adam as well. I'm glad that he's dead. You know, I really, really am. Took advantage of Phoebe. Obviously, she's been taken now. She's obviously, hopefully, getting the care looked at, you know, like that she needs. She's getting looked after. Still got money. Don't really, like, seem like he can invest it into, well, he doesn't seem like he's invested it too much straight away. And, you know, I feel like he believed that he did love Phoebe, but at the end of the day, I believe that it was the money that was blinding him in that, you know, aspect of it. And, you know, Kate's dad is pretty ruthless. He seems like he really loves her, which is fair play, but he also, you know, is fully controlling the whole life, which is kind of upsetting from her. That's why she wants to get away. / you know, he's willing to do the crazy things as well, like kill Reese, which we haven't even seen the outcry from the people around London, unless they don't even know he's missing. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I would think that if somebody was running for Mayor of London and then they suddenly disappear, people would be looking for them. It'd be all over the news. But yeah, we have no reference since Joel's killed him, which is going to be, you know, which I think is pretty interesting. And I would like to see more of that, but I have no idea literally how it's going to finish with Kate and Joel, and obviously, well, if Marianne completely dies / Nadia now, I'm excited for it. Okay, and that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. One more to go. Now, I actually really enjoyed having the guest stars, let's say, of obviously Love and Beck. Yes, the two first love interests in the show. Obviously, Marianne was the third, with Kate being the fourth. So I actually really enjoyed that. It was good. It was nice to see. And, you know, it's ruthless pretty much what happened to both of them, isn't it? Do you remember Beck, how she found out? You know, she was in the bathroom. She ended up finding these little box above the ceiling. Had all the, was it teeth and fingernails in and stuff like that? Yo, it's crazy, isn't it? And then obviously Loves, we all know that. Madness, 2 seasons. We love to see it. It was great stuff. And she just matched his crazy. And that's why I really, really enjoyed it. Now, again, you know what I mean? I don't know who's going to die in this final episode, if I'm being totally honest. I don't know what's going to happen with Kate and obviously Joel's relationship. The way that they've built kind of like Kate up has been interesting. I've actually liked the progression of her and Joel, because straight away it wasn't an instant attraction. Usually it's Joel seeing somebody and then getting obsessed and then, you know, like stalking them until like it works, if that makes sense. Where this one, he was just like, I don't know, he just got stuck, if that makes sense. He was just like forced into this thing, and he every time he tried to go away, he's pulled back in terms of like the robbery and stuff like that, and you know, being thankful, Sandra House, everything, all this stuff that was going on. He didn't really choose to stalk someone and be in that situation. It just kind of happened. And then I thought personally she was bitchy to him at the start of the season. And it's been a slow progression through. And it's good to see. Do you know what? I feel like they do look all right together, to be honest. I do feel like they both really do like each other. I do think it's interesting, though, how he's choosing to Marianne over Kate, if that makes sense. But in one aspect, I feel sorry for Marianne in terms of, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, she's found herself in this situation here. And all she ever wanted to do was just be with a kid. You know, she come here for an art fair, Joel Cena. I'll let you go. She thought, wow, I'm lucky, mate. Nope, Joel's got her, he's kidnapped her. Then obviously it looks like everybody thinks that she's relapsed, she's going to lose custody of a kid, she's overdosed. The thing is that obviously certain parts of the series, and I'm getting a little bit confused in terms of, like I said, the first time his alter ego was kind of introduced, I was confused, you know, got to say. I was like, what's going on, mate? You know, I thought Reese had a twin because of obviously we seen him turn up. I thought that he was waiting in terms of that, and then obviously it got explained, and I was like, right, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I get it. I do like how he's talking to himself. He's going insane. But then again, obviously here, we've seen him go down, give Marianne food. She started obviously choking, like the first death that we've seen in the first season. But then it seems like that may have not actually happened, and now he's gone down there and she's just overdosed herself by taking obviously the drugs that he left in the cage. Do you know what I mean? So like sometimes I'm obviously not reading what's a transition and what's a memory / I don't know, vision, if that makes sense, and then obviously back into the present. But what I am reading is that, you know, he's got a gun, he's down there, Nadia's coming, she's running. If she comes sprinting down there, then she's getting locked in that cage as well, mate. You know, she just reminds me perfectly of Ellie's sister, you know what I mean? She's getting too close, she's sniffing around when she doesn't need to, and she's going to find herself in a situation where she's probably going to get killed herself. So, I mean, that one's really interesting. Like I said, mate, you know, Kate and her dad being introduced and the way that's gone, I would like to know if we're going to conclude that this season. Is it going to be a season 5? How are we going to go into it? And what's going to happen? I have no idea. But yeah, one more to go. Can't wait. Going to dive into it. Hopefully you guys are excited. If you did enjoy today's, please smash a like. Really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.